practices lately?
There aren't many college golf teams where the players have a hard time beating their coach. But that's the case at IU where Indiana Golf Hall of Fame member Jamie Broce is the head coach for both the men and women. Jamie was a great college player himself at Ball State, where he won the Ben Hogan Award, recognizing golf's best scholar athlete.
You know, I don't think at the time I realized how big of a deal it was. You know, I mean, to be able to win that. They've since changed that award, and so now it's the Ben Hogan Award is just for a player. And when I won it, it was for a player in academics. But I had a great year. It was my junior year that I won that, and yeah, it was just very special.
After college, Broce turned professional. He made it as high as what is now the Korn Ferry Tour, where he had 3 top 4 finishes.
I wouldn't change any of my experiences. I loved every minute of it. You know, at any one point during my playing career, I probably had one part of my game that was lacking, you know, enough to maybe get me over the hump. So I had a lot of chances to try to win, but didn't quite get over the hump. And it's hard to just kind of stay out there and be mediocre. I think I was ready to quit playing a year earlier, but with so much support, and I was still playing some really good golf, and I stuck at it another year. It wasn't that my golf game was in bad shape, it was that my heart was starting to give out, you know, leaving your family and those types of things, and I love my family, and you know, it was better, I think, being around home.
But Jamie needed a job, and coaching came calling.
The funny thing is that I tried to apply for a lot of normal jobs, you know, bankers and different things that I had my degree in. And at the time, it was hard to find anything. And so I had a lot of people tell me, hey, the assistant job at IU is open. I always thought I would enjoy coaching, but, you know, wasn't sure I could raise a family being an assistant coach. But, you know, looked more into it, talked with Coach Mayer, and, you know, I was able to give lessons on the side when I was down there and kind of make ends meet. And, you know, 18 years later, here I am.
Broce is now 47 years old. His game is still good, as witnessed by his success playing in Indiana PGA events. So qualifying for the PGA Tour Champions is in the back of his mind.
Getting closer to 50, you know, and the thought of maybe preparing and trying to get out there, I definitely feel like my game is still there if I can get my body in a really good place, you know, that can handle practice and handle, you know, the week after week, maybe. But I'm not sure. It's still up in the air, but it's definitely something that I'm, you know, playing with in my brain.
In the meantime, Jamie will keep coaching the Jaguars and showing off his Hall of Fame game around Indiana. I'm Brian Hammonds for Indiana Golf.